Welcome to episode 3 of the Gingerspyce Tiefling Druid. In this episode, I am level 3, and I'm going to be taking on the quest out in the Cerulean Hills, where there's smoke and the captives. So the only thing I've done since last episode is Kobold Assault, and that one's long and boring, so I didn't want to include that one in a video. It took me about 14 minutes to do, but it's pretty good XP, so what the hell. I actually only do 5 quests at this level range. At level 3 I do Kobold Assault, where there's smoke, the captives, and the first 2 parts of Waterworks, and that will get me to level 4, so pretty quick and easy. So let's take a look at where things are. We'll start with the gear, a little bit more seriously geared up this time. All slots are filled except for the trinket. I'll have a trinket next level. Just not a big deal to leave it open for now. But, you know, one of the nice Castor Lobby trinkets for this level range is the runic trinket that comes out of the end reward of repossession. You can check that out. You might be interested in that. Still got the necklace of contemplation that hasn't changed, but this is new this level. Spell focus mastery +1 with a little bit of fortification. Fortification should not be blown off. This is really, really important. You know, back in the day, you'd see some people just say, you know, I don't even worry about fortification until I get my Minos Legends at level 11. Well, I would not recommend doing that, even if you're not running Reaper. But if you are running Reaper, you want as much fortification as you can muster as soon as possible. Fortification is a very important part of your layers of defenses. So 47% is better than 0%, so I'll take it. And then next level, we'll be able to have 75% with an augment. I'll show you that next level. Still got the same goggles of true seeing and persuasion. This is the same armor. And now I have my braces of wind that has magnetism and lightning lore. 8%, that's great for my call lightning, and blurry, 20% mischance, another layer of defense, which is really great. This comes out of the Caneth challenges. Then I have Con 2 and Dexterity 2 on the ring. The boots are the same, just feather falling, balance. This is just random stuff I found. I've got Glaciation 47 on the gloves, healing amplification, and then slotted up with the Master's Gift for extra XP. Quan's Band is the same as last level. Now I have Natural Armor 2 and Dodge 2% on the belt, and another House Caneth challenge item with the Cloak of Flames, giving me fire spell power and fire lore, and a bonus to AC there too. What the hell? I'm an AC build. AC is important to me, and every point counts when you're doing an AC build. The shield is the same, and the weapon is the same. I actually had my wolf out for Kobold Assault, and he was actually helpful. And I crafted Invulnerability and Constitution 2 on his leather armor. This is important. This was a change with Update 38. You used to be able to put any old armor on your wolf. Well, you could put your medium armor on it, I should say. But now you cannot put medium armor on there. He's not going to get the benefit of the PRR, and I'm just going to demonstrate that. I'm going to take this off. You'll see he has 4 PRR. And if I put the hide armor on, which is medium armor, he doesn't benefit from the PRR because he's not a proficient in it in medium armor. So you put the light armor on, and you see he gets a little bit of PRR out of that. And then I also have this random generated Vorpal double strike collar. It's pretty cool. Now don't forget, like I did, to train your wolf. And this is something that people who are new to Druid often overlook, because they don't realize that you need to train your wolf separately. And so you just go to your Druid trainer and you click I would like to train my pet. And then you get what the old school enhancement trees used to look like. If you haven't been around DDO for many years, you might not realize that back in the olden days, this is what our enhancement trees look like. We didn't have the new enhancement trees like we do today, so it was just set up like this. And so I'm going to pick Cunning Wolf because this reduces aggro from the wolf. I'm not getting a tooltip come up, but oh, there it is. Because your wolf's melee attacks generate 10% less hate, making enemies less likely to attack it. You want to stay away from things like Alpha Wolf that increase aggro. Your wolf isn't so survivable. I mean, if you're just doing like normal or hard questing, maybe even elite questing, and you wanted to send your wolf out there to like tank for you, for example. If you really focus on your wolf's abilities, maybe you could get away with that in even elite questing. But if you're going to be doing Reaper questing, probably even elite questing unless you had all the bells and whistles, I would recommend that you avoid any abilities that draw extra attention to your wolf. So that's why I'm going to go with Cunning Wolf to reduce his threat. I'm the tank, not the wolf in this scenario. Let's see, what else am I going to get here? Let's go with Wolfpack Bite, +3 to sneak attack damage. Yeah. I got 3 more points available. Striding, he'll run around a little bit faster. And I don't want him to die in traps, so let's go ahead and take Wolf Instincts. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go with the Raging Wolf. Yeah. Hit accept. Now, I don't know if you have to load up the active enhancements for your wolf. I did just see somebody had a question on the forums about this, so I'm going to go ahead and show you that you can load this up just by dragging that right there. See? I don't know if maybe the person was trying to maybe they were just trying to drag it right there. That doesn't work, so maybe that's where their confusion was. You actually have to drag it down to these little boxes. But I think he'll use Wolf Rage even if you don't do that. In any event, it's there, and now it's on his hotbar, and if I want to manually toggle it, I can, but he will do it on his own. Alright, what else do we have to look at? There's where some numbers are for posterity. Remember, we're not going to be going over skills anymore. I already talked about which skills I'll be investing in. For the feats, I did pick up Quicken Spell. This is very important. Quicken Spell, if you're not doing Reaper questing, you can put that off till as late as about level 9. I wouldn't recommend putting it off any later than that. But in Reaper questing, I take it at level 3. Some people take it right away at level 1. But Quicken Spell is going to make it so that your spells don't get interrupted when you're casting. It also makes it for a faster casting animation too, but it's getting interrupted. That sucks. I've heard Castor say, I can't afford to run with the Quicken Spell on because it costs extra and I just don't have the spell points. Well, guess what? You can't afford to lose your spells, especially in combat. I mean, if you're getting hit by mobs, it's even more clutch, right? You need your spells to go off, so you got to work in Quicken. And like I said, in Reaper mode, I take it at level 3 now. It's that important. And then I put off Empower until level 6. Now, if I was running with my Deep Gnome configuration or Human, which gets the extra feat, I would go ahead and take Maximize and Empower right away at level 1, and then Quicken at 3. But I don't have the extra feat with Tiefling configuration, so Empower will have to wait till level 6. Alright, spells. I got level 2 spells now. I picked up the regular version of Creeping Cold. I do have that unmaximized and unquickened. I don't have the spell point pool to be spamming that with all the extra spell point cost. I do have the SLA version fully meted though, of course. But the regular version, it's just if I need to spam, it still does decent damage even without maximize and quicken on it. And most of the time I'm not going to lose it, but in any event, that's where I have it loaded up. And like I said, I have that if I need to spam Creeping Cold. The regular version has a much lower cooldown time than the SLA version. They have Cure Light Wounds for that's my emergency heal right now. Like if I need to get a big heal right away, that's the best I can do. Oh, I need to load up my Summon Nature's Ally, and we're going to go with the Hyena. He's cool because he can trip mobs. On the enhancement side, I do have Call Lightning now. Yes, level 3. Druid, Call Lightning. You too can fuck shit up with Call Lightning now at level 3. Before update 38, you couldn't get this until like level 6. But they moved all the SLAs down a tier, so here we are, level 3, halfway through it, and we got Call Lightning SLA. Only the first tier, so it does have kind of a long cooldown, but it's really nice to have that. And remember, as an SLA, you apply all your metas for free, so that is maximized and quickened. Hell yeah. Give it to me. That's the only thing new, really. I did eat a couple of itty-bitty XP stones just to get me to the next rank. I think we're ready to go do some quests. Oh, I also made me some petrifying runestones. I love these things People often forget about these, but these are really nice in heroic questing, especially in Reaper mode. You know, you get a bad champion or something like that, you can stone a mob with that. And this is not flesh to stone, it's petrification, so it works on mobs that even flesh to stone wouldn't work on. So for example, undead or a golem, for example, you can petrify with that. It has a DC of 24. That's not bad for level 3. Not great, but it's going to hit good enough to make me want to use that if I need to just, you know, petrify a champion for a few seconds and not deal with him for a bit. I can hit him with that. So anybody can use those. They have a long cooldown time, so you can't spam them, but I find them definitely valuable to use in Reaper mode, during heroics, in epics, not so much. These are there's different tiers of these. The minor ones are available at level 3. Then at level 8 you get the I think they're called lesser, and they have a DC 5 higher. And then at level 13, there's another one, it's like major or greater, and then that's another 5 DC. And then at level 17, you have like the next tier, the final tier, and they have a DC 5 higher than that. So keeps jumping up by 5 every few levels or so. And if you have never used them, give them a try. There are some other runestones too. There's a flash runestone, and I forget the other one. But I like the petrifying runestones. You can play around with them, see if whether or not you like to use them. I also upgraded to using Wands of Cure Moderate Wounds, available at level 3. And remember, I'm benefiting from 75% extra healing from them because I have Wand and Scroll Mastery. So nice. Okay, let's go do a quest with our wolf companion hanging out with us. Alright, here we are. Where there's smoke, just going to do R1. Remember, I'm just trying to get to level 4 as fast as possible. So I get my Reaper points, and then I can start stepping it up and earning a little bit more Reaper XP. But it's too much of a pain in the butt to try to step it up at this point, and it's not worth a little bit of extra Reaper XP that you'd get, in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and pull out a little summons too. If you want, you can turn quicken off of that, but I'm just going to leave it on. Oh, I also have scrolls of displacement now. 105% chance to use, so I use them often. Let's see if we can petrify runestone that demon soul. Hell yeah! These mobs hit kinda hard for this level range, so you want to be careful. See how he likes Call Lightning. Got him for 56. And finish him off with the SLAs. Oh, the wolf's attacking him too. 108 that time. Must have been a crit. Where's my hyena? Did he die? Let's pull out another one. Hyena's great, you know, your little summons are great because they will draw aggro, and if they die, who cares? Better them than you, right? And, you know, it's kind of a bug, but mobs will keep attacking a dead summons for, you know, sometimes up to like 10 seconds, even after they're dead. So it's, you know, they can draw fire even when they're dead sometimes, so that's kind of handy. Down some weeds. So really our casting DPS right now is coming from Call Lightning, Scorch, Creeping Cold SLA, and Produce Flame SLA. I also have the regular versions of Produce Flame and Creeping Cold, but those are unmeted, just in case, you know, my other stuff isn't off a cooldown and I need to throw a spell, I can do that. So we got a Plague Reaper. He wants to be Call Lightning. Yep. Okay, Snarl, my little wolf, is almost dead. So I better heal him. I'm gonna pull out another hyena. Yep. I'm gonna get my mushroom. if you're careful, you can sometimes not aggro the mobs in there. You know, if you get that mushroom, it will, but it looks like they were already aggroed for whatever reason. Castor's first, remember. Yep, all the SLAs, he's dead. Now what am I going to do? I'll just wait for them to come off timer. There's a produce flame, have a creeping cold. I'm going to do the regular version of creeping cold on that guy. This guy's going to get a call lightning. Didn't hit very much. And he gets a creeping cold. And he gets a creeping cold. And he gets a creeping cold. And I get a famine reaper who gets a call lightning. This guy we're just going to melee. That guy gets the creeping cold SLA. Finish him off with the SLA of produce flame. Call lightning for the orc ranger. Good night. And one more creeping cold on him is going to finish him off. We took some damage, so let's have some potions. Now, if you want to be careful, you can clear... Ooh, that's a Carnage Reaper. You can clear that shrine up there. I am not going to be careful, however. I am going to be reckless, because I don't want to fight those mobs up there. And I think I can get through this end fight without it. I don't think I'm going to need the mana, and I don't think I'm going to have any... Ooh, look at this. That's a wolf. I can charm him. And then they can draw fire. Charm animal for the win. Wolves kind of do have higher saves, so don't be surprised if you're missing on it. Against wolves. Ooh, he hurts. He almost killed the wolf. Who's shooting at us? He needs to be call lightninged. Now, I do have my wolf hotkeyed. I use the tilde, but, you know, you can use whatever you want. But, you know, you're going to need to select your wolf quickly in combat. You know, I have lots of stuff hotkeyed. You may notice that my mouse pointer doesn't really move a whole lot. So I'm hotkeying everything. That Orborian needs to die quickly. That's all the SLAs. Didn't even finish him off. He's tough. Have a Cure Serious Wounds potion. Gotta get that cleric first. Don't need that douchebag casting on us. Have some weeds, guys. Now what are you gonna do, Voodoo? You're out of mana. I'm gonna call out Illyri. And I am going to use her to give me her Divine Vitalities. Here we go. This is the second time I've pulled her out this life. I pulled her out in the middle of Demon Assault. I just ran inside the fort and had her hit me with her DVs real quick. I didn't need them all for that one, but right at the end I was getting low, so I thought, what the hell. That's about 200 mana, huh? And let's have her throw a Cure Moderate on Snarl, since he can use some healing. And goodbye, Illyri. We can pull her out in 5 minutes if we want to, but we shouldn't need to. I'm going to pull out another summons here, because he's going to draw some fire for us. And I'm going to go ahead and do the potion of displacement. That'll last a minute. Here, ooh, there's a champion. Can we stone him? Yep. We don't need a nasty champion swinging his sword at us. Have some more weeds, guys. It's another champion. And the wolf is dead. The hyena's not, though. So that's a lot of mobs. I'm going to just spam the regular version of Creeping Cold, interspersed with my SLAs. Any more mobs? That looks like it. Get that guy call lightning, that guy creeping cold, that guy produce flame. This guy wants some creeping cold, that guy wants some creeping cold. Let's give him a call lightning too, since that's off cooldown, and the produce flame, he's dead. And now it's just the bouse. And we win. Snarl's dead, but we won. Alright, next we're doing the captives. I'm gonna go ahead and have a Yugo pot. I'm just gonna jump down, not gonna fight the mobs across the bridge. I'm gonna make sure to call my wolf to me so he doesn't do something silly like run across the bridge to get to me and aggro all those mobs up there, because I don't want to deal with them. And that creeping cold will finish him off, and we're gonna go back here to get our collectible, and maybe Uzo, the named ooze, will be up. Yes, there is a named ooze. Which if he's up, he would be right around here somewhere. But he's not up. He drops the ooze guard shield. Call lightning one-shots him. Got an orange named douche nozzle here. Snarl's got some damage, so we're gonna heal him. See, he just raged on his own. I didn't have to activate it. He rages on his own. See if we can stone him. Yeah! I don't need some soulish champ hitting me with his sword. Come on now. Bring out a hyena. Have some weeds, wolves. You know, I call my build a Castor healer quasi-tank because it's, you know, it's a balanced build that's designed to fill a variety of roles as needed. And sometimes you're just going to be playing one or two of those roles. Sometimes you're going to be playing all three. Sometimes, you know, you're just going to be providing supportive casting DPS. Sometimes you're going to be the tank, and sometimes you're just going to be the healer. Sometimes you'll be all three. Like, it's just whatever is needed in a group. It's a group-focused build. It can solo, but it's not meant to solo, you know. And when it does, it solos at a modest pace. But it can if you want to. But it's really, you know, this is like more of a party support, a party focus kind of a build. Oh no, they killed Snarl. Now with update 38, we have 3 clickies of raising the wolf. You only used to have 1. Another very important part about the wolf, as of update 38, is the druid no longer suffers any penalties when the wolf dies. prior to update 38, we used to lose spell points and hit points when the wolf died. And that sucked, and it just made it so that I didn't even want to have the wolf out. But now there's no penalty for it, so, you know, if the wolf dies, who cares? Okay, I'm going to play it safe. Ooh, tattered gloves. That's actually a really, really nice item. Oops. I'm going to play it safe and go back and use this shrine, but I think there's going to be some respawns. So tattered gloves, check this out. It's a level 2 gloves with fire lore 12%. That's pretty good fire lore for level 2. I mean, my cloak only has 8% on it. Anybody following me? I'll give those away as in one of my upcoming games. I like to host games of trivia and hide and seek and stuff on Saralona just for fun. Sometimes I put together some prize kits and make a little Lobby Castor kit out of that. I'll bring out another hyena. I should have did that before I shrined. Snarl's got a sniff on something. Ooh, the wolf saved against the charm. There we go. Oh, Fear Reaper. Charm that wolf. Get that. Heal the wolf. My wolf. Well, Displacement scroll, you know, when it did the Northwind 2 project on the second lifer, I wasn't able to use Displacement scrolls right away, level 3. But I have much better UMD on Ginger, multi-lifer, lots of benefits. Oh, Arborians can't be charmed. But he can be stoned with the Petrifying Runestone. Oh, he killed the wolf. Alright. Take a moment to heal myself and the wolf a little bit. Pull out another hyena. Let's do another Displacement scroll. Let this clown out. Adventures pack. It's been a lot of fun doing these videos over the years. This month is actually the 5-year anniversary of my first quest video on YouTube, and you know, I like to do, like to share my DDO knowledge with others, and yeah, I appreciate their great comments, and many of you over the years have said you've learned things from my videos, but what's really cool is I learned things from you guys too, and that collectible back there is an example of one. You know, I don't know how long ago I was doing a video of this, and somebody made a comment, hey, you didn't get the collectible behind the tent. And I was like, I didn't know there was a collectible behind the tent. That's cool, because I like collectibles. But people make comments all the time on my videos, and I learn from you guys too, and I really appreciate that. I don't know everything about this game. I'm not the expert. I'm just trying to have some fun. Where is my frickin' wolf at? He's inside piking. Okay, we're gonna let Lady Asdel out. And then we're gonna do Displacement Scroll, because we got Final Fight happening. But I'm gonna go in and get these breakables real quick. I think this will get me Ransack. Oh, maybe not. Did I already have Ransack? I already had it. I'm gonna drink my potion of Displacement. We're just gonna give everybody a creeping cold. I don't know what that commander's doing. I'm gonna go ahead and intimidate him off of the wolf. And the wolf grabbed him right back. Wow. And we win. Hell yeah. Thanks for watching. As always, if you have any questions about my videos, you can respond on YouTube. And if you have any questions about my build, you can respond to my build post in the Druid forum. And as always, you can check us out live streaming nearly every day on my Twitch channel, Voodoo Spice.